Unveils 75 more unforgettable 1970s icons in music history. Shocking then and now photos reveal their timeless fame and striking changes through decades. José, Mexico, El Príncipe de la Canción, Secretos, 1983, sold 4,100,000 million albums worldwide, Grammy-nominated ballad singer. Camilo VI, Spain, sold 100 million albums, Latin Grammy winner, Vivir así es morir de amor, enduring Spanish-language pop anthem. Rafael, Spain, sold 70 million albums, Eurovision fame, 60-year career, Latin Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award 2014. Sandro, Argentina, Latin rock pioneer, sold 22 million albums, starred in 16 films, first Latin artist at Madison Square Garden. Rocío Dúrcal, Spain, Queen of Rancheras, sold 40 million albums, Grammy Lifetime Award 2005, famed for Mexican ranchera and Spanish pop. Charly Garcia, Argentina, pioneer of Argentine rock, Cliques Modernos, 1983, landmark album, sold 10 million albums, Grammy Latin Lifetime Award, shaped Latin American rock. Juan Gabriel, Mexico, El Divo de Juárez, wrote 1,800 songs, Recuerdos 2, 1984, sold 8,100,000 million albums sold, Latin Grammy Person of the Year. Milton Nascimento, Brazil, Clube de Esquina, 1972, classic, Grammy Award 1998, sold millions globally, collaborated with international icons, influencing generations. Donna Summer, Queen of Disco, Bad Girls, 1979, sold 4 million US, 5 Grammys, 32 Billboard Hot 100 hits, enduring disco superstar. Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive, 1978, Grammy winner, global anthem, sold millions worldwide, inducted into Dance Music Hall of Fame 2005. Barry Gibb, Bee Gees, co-wrote Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, 1977, 40 million sold, Bee Gees sold 220 million records worldwide, Grammy Legend Award 2003. Robin Gibb, Bee Gees, vocalist, Stayin' Alive iconic hit, Bee Gees sold 220 million, inducted Rock Hall 1997, Grammy Legend Award winner. Maurice Gibb, Bee Gees, multi-instrumentalist, Saturday Night Fever, 1977, 40 million sales, Grammy Legend Award 2003, Rock Hall inductee with Bee Gees. Andy Gibb, youngest Gibb, debut Flowing Rivers, 1977, produced 3 US number 1 hits, sold 15 million albums before tragic death at 30. KC, Harry Wayne Casey, KC and the Sunshine Band, That's the Way, I Like It, 1975, number 1, band sold 100 million albums, 5 Grammys, disco funk powerhouse. Nile Rodgers, Chic, co-founded Chic, Le Freak, 1978, sold 7 million copies, later produced Madonna's Like a Virgin and Daft Punk's Grammy-winning Get Lucky. Bernard Edwards, Chic, co-wrote Good Times, 1979, sampled in hip-hop's Rapper's Delight, Chic sold millions, influential bassist shaping funk and disco. Sylvester, disco icon, You Make Me Feel, Mighty Real, 1978, club anthem, sold millions, LGBTQ+ trailblazer, known as Queen of Disco. Thelma Houston, Grammy winner for Don't Leave Me This Way, 1977, number 1 Billboard hit, disco classic selling millions worldwide. Chaka Khan, Rufus, with Rufus, Tell Me Something Good, 1974, Grammy win, sold 70 million albums, 10 Grammy Awards, Queen of Funk. Evelyn Champagne King, Shame, 1977, disco anthem, platinum debut album Smooth Talk, sold millions, influential disco R&B singer. Grace Jones, iconic model singer, nightclubbing, 1981, acclaimed, hits like, Pull Up to the Bumper, 20 million albums sold, pioneer of androgynous style. Village People, Victor Willis, frontman, YMCA, 1978, sold 12 million, group became disco phenomenon with cultural impact and enduring dance anthems. Felipe Rose, Village People, original member, contributed to hits like Macho Man and YMCA, group sold over 100 million singles worldwide. Earth, Wind and Fire, Maurice White, founder, September, global anthem, band sold 90 million albums, 7 Grammys, Rock Hall inductee 2000. Philip Bailey, Earth, Wind and Fire, vocalist, co-sang Easy Lover with Phil Collins, 1984 global hit, part of EWF's 90 million records sold, 7 Grammy wins. Kool and the Gang, Robert Kool Bell, founder, Celebration, 1980, became universal anthem, Kool and the Gang sold 70 million albums worldwide, Grammy winners. Lionel Richie, Commodores, wrote 3 Times a Lady, 1978, later solo, sold 100 million records, for Grammys, Oscar for Say You, Say Me. Jeffrey Osborne, Ltd., lead vocalist, Love Ballad, 1976, top 20 hit, successful solo career with 5 gold/platinum albums, Grammy-nominated R&B artist. George Benson, Give Me the Night, 1980, Grammy-winning hit, Breezin', 1976, triple platinum, 10 Grammys, jazz pop crossover star with 75 million records sold. Glenn Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy, 1975, number 1 hit, sold 45 million records, 6 Grammys, hosted TV variety show Good Time Hour. Kenny Rogers, The Gambler, 1978, sold 5 million, 3 Grammy wins, 120 million records sold, crossover country pop superstar. Dolly Parton, Jolene, 1973, and I Will Always Love You, 100 million records sold, 11 Grammys, inducted into Rock Hall 2022. Emmylou Harris, Elite Hotel, 1975, Grammy, 14 Grammy wins overall, 15 million albums sold, Rock Hall 2008 inductee, folk country crossover. Willie Nelson, Red-Headed Stranger, 1975, platinum, 40 million albums sold, 12 Grammy awards, outlaw country legend and activist. Waylon Jennings, Wanted. The Outlaws, 1976, became country's first platinum album, 40 top 10 hits, Grammy winner, pioneer of outlaw country movement. Chris Christopherson, wrote Me and Bobby McGee, Janis Joplin number 1, Country Hall inductee, Grammy winner, sold millions, also acclaimed actor with Golden Globe win. John Prine, debut album, 1971, hailed as masterpiece, wrote Angel from Montgomery, 2 Grammys, Grammy Lifetime Achievement 2020, influential Americana songwriter. Gordon Lightfoot, Canada, If You Could Read My Mind, 1970, sold 1 million, Sundown, number 1 Billboard, Canada's folk legend, 10 million albums sold. Elvis Costello, My Aim Is True, 1977, breakthrough, Rock Hall inductee 2003, Grammy-winning songwriter, new wave pioneer blending punk, rock, and pop. Joe Strummer, The Clash, frontman, London Calling, 1979, sold 5 million, Rock Hall 2003, punk icon and political activist. Mick Jones, The Clash, guitarist, co-wrote Should I Stay or Should I Go, 1982, London Calling success, Rock Hall 2003 inductee. Paul Simonon, The Clash, bassist, iconic cover photo smashing bass on London Calling, Rock Hall 2003 inductee, punk visual icon. Topper Headon, The Clash, drummer, credited with Rock the Casbah, 1982, beat, key to The Clash's crossover success, Rock Hall 2003 inductee. Jermaine Jackson, Jackson 5, lead vocals on I'll Be There, 1970, solo hits, Do What You Do, Jackson 5 sold 100 million albums, Grammy nominee. Jackie Jackson, Jackson 5, member of Jackson 5, ABC, and I Want You Back, #1 hits, 100 million albums sold worldwide. Tito Jackson, Jackson 5, guitarist/vocalist of Jackson 5, ABC, 1970, Billboard #1, 100 million records sold, Motown legend. Marlon Jackson, Jackson 5, member of Jackson 5, contributed to choreography, group sold 100 million albums, Rock Hall inductee 1997. Donna Fargo, happiest girl in the whole USA. 1972, #1 hit, won Grammy, platinum-selling country pop singer of 1970s. Jim Croce, Bad Leroy Brown, 1973, #1 Billboard, sold over 10 million albums, tragically died in 1973 at 30, enduring folk rock legacy. Harry Nilsson, Without You, 1971, #1 Billboard hit, Nilsson Schmilsson went platinum, won 2 Grammys, admired by the Beatles, sold millions worldwide. Dan Fogelberg, Longer, 1979, #2 Billboard, Phoenix Platinum, sold 20 million albums, beloved soft rock ballad composer of 70s and 80s. Boz Scaggs, Silk Degrees, 1976, sold 5 million US, Grammy-winning album featuring Lowdown and Lido Shuffle, defining 70s blue-eyed soul. Al Green, Let's Stay Together, 1971, #1 Billboard, sold 20 million albums, 11 Grammy wins, Rock Hall 1995 inductee, soul and gospel legend. Isaac Hayes, Shaft, 1971, won Academy Award, 4 Grammys, platinum-selling soundtrack, funk soul innovator, Rock Hall inductee 2002. Curtis Mayfield, Superfly, 1972, platinum, Grammy Legend Award, Rock Hall 1991, socially conscious R&B pioneer, millions of albums sold. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, 1971, sold 2 million US, Rock Hall 1987 inductee, Grammy Lifetime Achievement, iconic soul voice of Motown. Smokey Robinson, wrote over 4,000 songs, 37 top 40 hits with The Miracles, Grammy Living Legend Award, Rock Hall 1987, sold 70 million albums. Luther Vandross, Dance With My Father, 2003, Grammy Song of the Year, sold 40 million albums, 8 Grammy wins, soulful ballad icon. Michael McDonald, Doobie Brothers, joined Doobie Brothers in 1975, What a Fool Believes, 1979, won 2 Grammys, band sold 40 million albums, Rock Hall inductee 2020. Donald Fagen, Steely Dan, Aya, 1977, sold 5 million US, Steely Dan won 4 Grammys, Rock Hall 2001, acclaimed jazz rock songwriter. Walter Becker, Steely Dan co-founder, Aya Platinum, Rock Hall 2001, Grammy wins, jazz rock pioneer with lasting influence. Peter Cetera, Chicago, co-wrote If You Leave Me Now, 1976, #1 Billboard, Chicago sold 100 million albums, Rock Hall inductee 2016. Kevin Cronin, REO Speedwagon, frontman, High Infidelity, 1980, sold 10 million US. Hit, Keep on Loving You, #1 Billboard, 80s rock staple. Brad Delp, Boston, lead vocalist, debut album Boston, 1976, sold 25 million worldwide, More Than a Feeling, iconic arena rock anthem. Steve Perry, Journey, voice of Journey, Escape, 1981, sold 10 million US, Don't Stop Believin', Billboard hit, Rock Hall 2017. Dennis DeYoung, Styx, co-wrote, Babe, 1979, Billboard #1, Paradise Theater, 1981, multi-platinum, Styx sold 54 million albums, progressive rock leader. Meat Loaf, Bat Out of Hell, 1977, sold 43 million copies worldwide, one of best-selling albums ever, Grammy winner, theatrical rock legend. Patti Smith, punk poet laureate, Horses, 1975, revolutionized punk rock, sold millions, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2007, her single, Because the Night, became an enduring anthem. Debbie Harry, Blondie, Blondie's frontwoman, Parallel Lines, 1978, sold 20 million, Heart of Glass, Billboard #1, Rock Hall 2006, iconic figure blending punk, new wave, and pop culture. Joan Jett, pioneering female rocker, I Love Rock and Roll, 1981, stayed #1 for 7 weeks, Rock Hall 2015, sold 10 million records, empowered women in rock. Suzi Quatro, first female bass-playing rock star, Can the Can, 1973, #1 UK, sold 50 million albums, broke barriers for women in male-dominated rock scene. Joni Mitchell, Blue, 1971, acclaimed as one of the greatest albums ever, 9 Grammy Awards, Rock Hall 1997, over 10 million records sold worldwide. Bonnie Raitt, slide guitar virtuoso, Nick of Time, 1989, won 3 Grammys, sold 17 million albums, Rock Hall 2000, activist for social and environmental causes. Lindsey Buckingham, Fleetwood Mac, guitarist/producer, Rumors, 1977, sold 40 million, Rock Hall 1998, praised for intricate guitar style and songwriting on Go Your Own Way. Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, only woman inducted twice into Rock Hall, Rumors, 1977, 40 million sales, solo debut Belladonna multi-platinum, iconic mystical stage persona. Christine McVie, Fleetwood Mac, songwriter of Don't Stop and You Make Loving Fun, Rumors sold 40 million, Rock Hall 1998, 3 Grammy wins, soft rock songwriting queen. Hope you enjoyed this journey through music history. Hit like, share with friends, and subscribe for more then and now icons. More timeless legends await you next.